Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Cagesiders. Jeremy Long, along with the coach, Angelo Reyes. We're joined in studio by the lovely and talented, and always wonderful, our favorite guest of all time, Alura Jenson. Alura, TNT, baby. How you doing?
TNT!
Yes.
Back better, bigger than ever.
Oh, yeah. In some places.
Well, I know. I mean, you move very athletically. We just had that boxing lesson, so that's going to be fun that our viewers are going to get a chance to see. But we're here to do our favorite segment, which is Who Would You Bet On?
Oh, my God.
All right. Now, the last time we did it, Alura, you won. We lost. Me and Jeremy, we picked Klitschko, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just retired, as we talked about earlier this year. Anthony Joshua's still trying to set up his match for November in T-Mobile Arena. So you were correct in the Joshua prediction. So we brought you back for the next biggest event of the year, Mayweather versus McGregor.
Oh, my God.
So here we go, Alura.
Oh,
Let's just go right off the bat. Start with you. Who do you pick for Mayweather-McGregor?
I pick McGregor, 100%.
All right.
And very quickly, too.
Very quickly.
Very
Can you tell us all the reasons why you're saying what most people are not saying?
Well, most people are caught up into this marketing campaign that the promoters have thrust upon the public and jammed down their throats. And I need to preface what I'm about to say by Klitschko just retired. Anthony Joshua took the torch. Do you see either of them acting like a bunch of fools on camera in order to sell tickets to their matchups? No. Why? Because they're awesome fighters. Okay. Now, we know what McGregor's capable of doing. We know what Mayweather was capable of doing. Are we disguising that by public affairs campaigns and some, what's his name, Don King? That guy? I don't see this fuzzy-haired dude standing up, in front of a camera shouting out about how great the fighter is, but still. There's no need to add all of this extra BS to the promotion of a big-ticket fight unless the big-ticket fight isn't worth watching. So they themselves must believe that he's either going to be boring or he's going to lose quickly. And this is his own people, mind you, because they're clearly in charge of all the promotions for this fight, because where's McGregor going to get involved in that? He's coming from outside to the inside of the box. Now, I'm an outsider, okay? I do what I do for a living, and these guys are experts in their field, but I am a boxing and athletic enthusiast. I love a solid, pure athletic matchup, and I'm all about it because I love knowing that after years and years and years of dedication, months of training, nutritional sacrifices, not to mention the testosterone wear and tear that this has on the body, like that, that hurts. It hurts a guy to go through all of that, and I know that because I've been around it. And I just don't see that kind of ferocity coming from McGregor anymore. I don't.
From Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, and now what do you like about McGregor? What about him, even though this is going to be his first ever professional boxing match, he's in a sport that's completely different. And oftentimes when I've talked to you about this too, Alura, I've said this is like a swimmer, like a Michael Phelps, trying to do a foot race against Usain Bolt. But you actually said something really interesting to me. Can you kind of let us know why you really believe, Conor has not only a small chance, but a great chance of beating Floyd Mayweather?
Oh, there's a few different reasons. And first, but not most importantly, is his mental focus. I see Mayweather showboating, and this is just what I see. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, so I'm not saying this is the way that it is. This is my perception of how they are presenting him to the public, right? He's more interested in being a superstar on the cameras and on the TV to get those ticket sales rather than focusing his energy inward and becoming this massive athlete on his way out of the industry. Because let's face it, he's getting along in years now, and it's going to be time for him soon to consider other things, to make a living or just to retire. McGregor, on the other hand, he's much more dignified. He's very quietly spoken, and his presentation is just that of, it's like a 1,000-yard stare coming out of this guy. Whenever he's in doing his weigh-ins or at the joint press conferences, this guy has like the stare of a soldier. If you've ever noticed this, if you've ever watched him talking on TV, or to McGregor, period, he's just the way that he looks at the guy, like he's constantly thinking, what's his next move? What's his next move? And I'm telling you, there's a reason for that. The next reason I think that McGregor is going to take this fight beyond Mayweather is because of the two different styles of fighting coming to the table. Now, there's been talk that McGregor's bigger, but
Yes.
he is dropping weight.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think that's going to have anything to do with it.
Okay.
Cardiovascularly, the way that boxers train and the way that UFC fighters train, two completely different things. And this is just from my time in the gym and my time around professionals,
Sure.
and I've seen it. And not only that, but the styles of fighting are different, putting different requirements on their pain thresholds and their oxygen uptake.
Well,
That's
there you go.
cool. Wow.
I don't disagree with any of that.
I mean, and
you
this
know?
is why we wanted to bring you in, because you bring up some pretty cool points. I mean, don't get me wrong, Alura. I'm still TMT all the way on this one, and I still think Mayweather's, I think McGregor bit off more than he can chew. But I love it when, and this is one of the reasons why you're one of our favorite guests, I love it when we can have these discussions, because, again, me and my colleague here, we picked Klitschko for the reasons that we picked him.
Right.
You picked Joshua, and you were right. So maybe Mystic Mac has a fan that might be right on this,
I love McGregor. I mean, he's an awesome fighter. I
Right.
just think
Right.
he's outmatched. When you think about the boxing, they can dance around the ring if they're in pain. They can walk around the ring if they're tired or if they lost their place in their thought process. They can take a minute. A UFC fighter's entire job is to go, 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 go until the person taps out or passes out. Or that's it. He can't take anymore. He's bleeding to death on the on the mat.
Yeah,
Two
that's very
different
true.
styles of fighting. One is used to being able to catch his breath. The other is used to being pummeled until he pummels back until the fight is over.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I think McGregor's going to take it.
There you go.
Wow.
pretty
Yeah,
definitive.
Jeremy, now, who are you picking? Because I have Mayweather. Alura's got McGregor.
Well, what I definitely agree with you on, Alura, is the marketing of it. They're doing what they're
my
doing
God.
to sell the tickets because it is a lopsided fight. It's definitely going to be lopsided one way or another. I think it's going the other way. My pick hasn't changed. I'm still sticking with Mayweather to win a boxing match. Again, if this was
This is MMA.
If this was MMA, Conor McGregor, no doubt. If it was a street fight, I would kind of say Conor McGregor, no doubt. In boxing, there's no one better than Floyd Mayweather. And, everything aside, they are both promoters. They are both salesmen. They have sold this fight because it would take salesmen of this level to sell
Right.
a fight this stupid.
Right.
And this fight is stupid. Don't get me wrong. This fight is dumb. I've said it for weeks now.
Right.
Okay. But in the end, there's got to be a winner. I think it's going to be Conor McGregor. It's going to be Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
See, she's already swaying you, dude.
What I mean is
You bastard!
Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, because they're both walking away with hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's true.
Oh, my
But
God.
the winner of the fight is actually going to be Floyd Mayweather.
All right. Well, are you going to end up doing a viewing party for it anywhere, Alura, in Vegas, or?
You know what? If it was anybody but Mayweather, I would be paying $100 for nameless cable company pay-per-view, right? Because the last time that I did that and I had everybody over at my house, it was a very disappointing purchase. It was disappointing, and we were so angry that it was such a disappointing matchup, and they were clearly both amazing fighters, and we were really ready to see this because we thought that both of them were at the top of their game. Man, they look good physically, and I'm like, they're all low-cut, the body fat, and they're just amped right. No, I'm not buying it. I'll watch somebody else's, though.
Okay, all right. So invite Alura, guys. Alura Jenson
Invite
for
me
a,
over.
for a viewing party somewhere in Vegas.
Love that.
Alura Jenson definitely has great things to say about Mayweather and McGregor. One last thing. What's new? When's the next time we can see you somewhere? Is there anything going on here in Vegas for you?
Oh God, yeah. There's a swingers party coming up. It's private. You can find that invitation on my social media. I
okay.
don't want to put the shout out just in case children are watching.
Right.
I don't want
Children
to be
do
rude.
tend to watch our show.
Right.
No,
Interesting show.
Right.
you guys.
Now, where can everybody follow you? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
Everything.
At Alura Jenson.
At
All
Alura
right.
Jenson. Yeah, I'm
Give
the
her a
one
follow.
with the goofy circus-like figure on your computer.
That's how I describe him.
That's actually how Jeremy describes me.
There you
So
go.
that's true.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
so
us. We
much.
appreciate it.
And thank you for. I thought you did great on the boxing lesson. So that was awesome.
We're gonna do it again.
Yep, we're going to do it again. All right. Stay with us after the break. We're going to have more from the Cagesiders.